Be okay with your background, your family status. I remember something, when I was in secondary school, there was a lady then, she used to deny her father's name. She would mention another surname when you ask her. She would never tell you her house address, even though we're staying in the same city. She would never tell you where she's staying, and we're all close. And so I remember one time we went on holiday, so there was this group of friends that came to my house, and we're trying to look for where she stays. Somebody described where she said, well, all of us were like, it's a lie, she can't be staying in that area. So one of the days, we now took a stroll. As we're strolling, someone said, it's not this person's house that you're looking for. So we now went there. As soon as this girl just saw us from afar, she dodged. We saw her, she ran. So the next day, we went to go and look for her again. And guess what? That morning, she was not expecting any of us. By the time we showed up, in fact, you need to see the toothbrush. Is it toothbrush ever? Throwing stick. Her mom was using that day with so much joy. Toothbrush. And by the time we're looking for so and so person, because we found out her real surname. We're looking for so and so person, and they told us that that's her mother. When she saw us, she felt like the ground should swallow her. She was like, Jesus Christ. You see, be okay with your background, be okay with your family status. Your family status is not your state. That's the truth. If you really have a choice, you may not even choose your father, you may not choose your mother, you may not choose the background you came from, you may not even choose Nigeria. I beg, na joke. What I'm saying is, what you couldn't choose, you need to accept it. You couldn't choose your father, you couldn't choose your mother, you couldn't choose the background you came from. So what you couldn't choose, you must accept it. That's the truth. But don't be where you're coming from. Push to go somewhere, push to go further in life. So you see, this girl didn't know. We paid her a surprise visit. Trust how people can be now, including me. I researched, I found out where she was, and she was shocked. She was so intimidated. If I have not had this one, she resumed school late that term. You see, you keep on running from people because you are running from your status, and it's not necessary. And if you look at this thing very deeply, many times when you don't accept what you could not choose, you begin to suffer from low self-esteem, and it's not necessary. You also get to the point where you keep on lying about certain things. And I remember something. That same girl, she will lie about the food that they cook in their house. In fact, even us, when we hear the food that they cook in their house, even we'll be like, we've not heard this kind of recipe. This they even exist for our house. But no, that nothing. So please, you see, when you do all of these things, you live a fake life. You don't attract reality, you attract more false people. That's the truth. You just attract because you're living a fake life. So you end up taking things around you and also having a fake cycle. That's the truth. So you need to be comfortable with your background. It is not your present ground, neither is it your future ground.